Hey guys! As you all may know, Beyonce is going on tour and we're all looking for outfit inspo. I have no idea what I'm wearing yet, but I know I'm gonna wear a sash. So because I made one for myself, I thought I would show you guys how to make one for yourself as well. So stay tuned and I'm gonna show you guys how to make your own Cowboy Carter sash. For materials, you'll need blue and red ruffle trim, a couple of white satin sashes, some iron-on vinyl, white thread, and of course a sewing machine and a Cricut if you have one. The satin sash that I'm using is 4 inches wide by 36 inches long from the shoulder, so total it should be 72 inches long. If for some reason you need it longer, you can use 4-inch wide ribbon, just cut it longer. Step 1 is to add our ribbon to the sash. So the ribbon that I'm using is ruffle trim ribbon. I chose this because it's a lot easier than ruffling your own, but if you don't have any ruffle ribbon, you can buy ribbon that's not ruffled and ruffle it on your own, but this saves so much time. You want to add the trim to the back side of your sash. The front side of your sash is going to be the shiny part. If you flip it over, you'll see the back is pretty dull. That's the back of it. Before adding our trim to our sash, I'm going to fold the end over twice to close those raw edges in. Then I'm going to place my trim starting on the edge of that sash and pin it in place. I'm going to repeat this step all the way down one side of the sash. Once I reach the end of the sash, I'm going to cut off the excess ribbon and do another double fold towards that end as well. Then I'll finish pinning that side of the ribbon. Once I'm done with the blue side, I'm going to repeat that same step on the other side using that red trim. After pinning, we're going to go over to our sewing machine and we're going to sew that trim into place. To do this, I'm using white thread and I'm sewing pretty close to the edge. As you're sewing, you want to make sure that you're not sewing over your pins and also make sure to not sew over any of the ruffles. If you don't have a sewing machine, don't worry, you could always glue the ribbon in place. So this is what the sash looks like after sewing. I think it looks great like this, so if you only wanted to use one sash, you could. I don't like how the back has raw edges, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take an extra sash and I'm going to place it on the back to cover up those raw edges. Make sure the two sashes are aligned nicely and then you're going to pin them in place. Here I'm only going to pin on the edges. Now we're going to sew on that second sash. You're going to do a similar process whenever you were sewing the trim on. So you're going to sew really close to the edge, except this time you want to make sure that the sash doesn't get bunched up. It's pretty easy to do so if you're not taking your time, so just take your time as you're sewing. After sewing down the sides, you want to sew across both ends to close those in as well. I'm using my Cricut Maker 3 to make the wording on there. If you don't have a Cricut, then you can always buy iron-on letters or you can use fabric paint for this. They'll give you similar results, but they take a little bit more time. So in Cricut Design Space, you want to click on text. Once you click on text, you're going to type in what you want your sash to say. I want mine to say Cowboy Kenya. After typing my text, I'm going to click on the font that I want. I knew I wanted the font to be a Western style, so on Cricut they have this font called Ghost Town that's very similar to the Cowboy Carter font. This isn't the one I use though. The one I use is called Show Guide. I don't think it's included with Cricut. I feel like I either had it on my computer or it came from DaFont. So if it's not on your computer, try looking it up on DaFont. That Ghost Town font is pretty similar though. So what I'm doing here is I'm just adjusting the size of it. I think it's a little bit too wide, so I'm shortening it a little bit. That's just personal preference though. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I wanted the height of my wording to have a max of 2.6 inches, so I changed the size of it to have a height of 2.6, and 22.5 inches is the maximum width that I wanted it to be. So after finishing it, we're going to click on Make, and if you're using your Cricut Maker, I prefer to cut without a mat, that way I'm not limited on how big I can cut it. Once you click on the matless option, you want to mirror your image. Even if it's not matless, you want to mirror your image because it is an iron-on. The vinyl that I'm using is the Cricut Matless Iron-On Vinyl. I prefer this vinyl because as you can see, it's a lot easier than using the mats. After cutting out your wording, you're going to take a weeding tool to weed away all that excess vinyl from your wording. To adhere my lettering onto my sash, I'm using my Cricut Mini Easy Press. I'm using it at its highest setting, so I'm going to turn it on and move it to the side until it's ready to go. In the meantime, I'm taking an iron and I'm ironing out the creases that were left over from when the sashes were folded. To place the lettering onto my sash, I take it and fold it in half. Once I fold it in half, I place it about an inch or two from the fold that I made. If you get wrinkles like I did, it's fine, just take it off and replace it on there. Once your heat press is good to go, it's going to be green, so I'm taking a Teflon sheet and placing it over my lettering, and I'm just going to hover over it for about 10-15 seconds on each letter until it's all done. Once your letters have cooled off, you can peel away that backing and then you have your completed sash. I think it looks so good, y'all, and I'm making a lot of these for the Cowboy Carter tour. I've had a few orders already, so if y'all don't want to make one yourself, hit me up. I'm only doing a limited amount because I am one person, but they look so cute. Oh, and I forgot to mention, to secure it on, you just use a safety pin. These sashes came with a safety pin, so literally you just fold it over your shoulder and pin it closed. These are super cute to make. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing what I end up making for myself to wear for the concert. I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear yet, but I'm happy to share it with y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!